Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see Phoenix against the Hornets. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. As this new season progresses, Clark, is it too soon to label any team the favorite to win it all?
I always hesitate to start labeling favorites at this juncture, but there obviously are teams that jump out at you. But there's still a long way to go, and I like to allow things to play out just a little more before I start locking in the favorite.
West, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. West has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for New Orleans. Nash outside. Stoudemire setting the pick for Nash. Pass to Diaw. It's stolen by West. Here's Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Sean Marion.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The first one falls. He makes one of two that time.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Because of his athleticism, Sean Marion is a hard matchup, which is why he's able to draw fouls like he does.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Marion, excellent at knocking down free throws. Solid from the stripe.
He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Hornets.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system. He's ready that time for the hop step all the way, gets position, holds his ground, and able to draw the charge.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Barbosa against Smith. Pass to Marion. Nash outside. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. For Phoenix, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Nash outside. Shot clock at 6. Chris Anderson pulls it in. Smith outside. Pass to Butler. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Anderson in the post, covered by Barbosa. Kicks it out to Paul, and stolen by Nash. To the inside. Here's Stoudemire. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Anderson against Stoudemire. Anderson passes to Paul, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Diaw with the steal. And it's Nash in the corner. And again, it's the Suns missing. Nash against Paul. Anderson, a screen on Nash. To the middle. It's stolen by Stoudemire. On the wing, Marion. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Marion is either going to jump over you or go through you. He's a hard matchup inside.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Suns. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And checking out New Orleans right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
And I think for New Orleans, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Now here's West. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
At the defensive end, Stoudemire has all the tools to shut you down and turn your water off.
Pass to Marion. Stoudemire setting the pick for Nash. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Anderson. To the paint. Looks for Paul. Hits it to him. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now here is Smith. Poke loose. Tries to keep it alive. Diaw with the steal. 3-on-3. And then Stoudemire slams it in.
Big-time power from Stoudemire. His dunks pack a thunderous punch.
Now here is Smith. He has yet to score. Butler, a screen on Diaw. Pass to Anderson. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Over Anderson. Stoudemire finds Diaw. Stoudemire inside. Working on Anderson. Marion outside. Clock at 6. Nash against Paul. The shot by Nash, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Pass to Marion. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Phoenix?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Now here's Nash, following the shot by Chris Paul. Pass to Barbosa. Paul against Nash. Stoudemire setting the pick for Nash. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
New Orleans trails by 7, and the Hornets call time here.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Aja Bell, he's checked in for Phoenix. The Hornets also with a sub. Mason's checked in. West dishes to Mason. Trying to end the drought. Here's Anderson. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And you got to love Anderson's hustle, especially how hard he goes after the offensive glass.
Nash the pass to Diaw. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Chris Anderson. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
And such a unique big man. What's most impressive about Diaw is how incredible some of his passes can be.
And the second free throw, good. New Orleans trails by 6. Paul outside. Pass to Smith. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Yeah, I mean, it was such an unlikely outcome. I don't think anybody saw that transpiring. That third quarter frenzy they put together, just incredible. And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now, here's Nash. His last outing, he had 18 points. Stoudemire with a screen on Paul. And here's Nash outside. Cans it from downtown. Nash has got 5 now.
The sharpshooter Nash, especially efficient and lethal from outside the arc with that really efficient stroke of his.
Pass to West. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Now Stoudemire. Back to Marion. Now Nash. 6 on the shot clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Mason the pass to Paul. Inside. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And there's that incredible athleticism. Smith going up with confidence on these alley-oops.
Here's Nash, and it's sent back by West.
Excellent defense, staying within arm's length and using that arm to knock it away.
West a screen on Nash. Paul kicks it to West. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Good take from West, a big man who welcomes contact when he's trying to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Eddie House is checked in for Marion. West no good on the free throw.
Nobody is going to outwork David West. He plays the game hard and smart and tough. A double-double threat every night.
Now, here is Bell. Scoreless thus far. Nash the pass to Diaw. That one falls.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Hornets. They trail by 7. West setting the pick for Paul. It's hauled in by the Suns. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And then Stoudemire slams it in.
And for a big man, Stoudemire is an incredible dunker. Glides to the rim effortlessly, and the D really at his mercy.
Pass to Mason. Paul looking around. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. And again, New Orleans has no up. Phoenix leading by 9. House dishes to Nash. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Phoenix. Shawn Marion is checked in for Diaw. And Jones subbed in for Steve Nash. Here is House. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 6. Marion outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Mason the pass to Claxton. Pass to Smith. Bass with a screen for West. To end the run, Bass with out left to the wing. Mason for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Seems like Mason is always in attack mode. I mean, gets the pass right there and then quickly gets into a shot.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Claxton. 11 points last game. Here's Mason. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Phoenix leading by 11. Here's Marion. And there's the lay-in. Marion's got 11 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's West. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Good on the bucket.
And really the entire game of David West is all about wanting it more, playing harder. Those points illustrate just that.
Bell against Smith. And it's sent back by West. Now Claxton. Still yet to score. Shots good from Mason. Mason's got it back down to single digits for New Orleans.
Good touch from Mason inside. He knows exactly how to capitalize from the interior.
Here is House. Claxton covering. House kicks to Jones. Pass to Stoudemire. Over West. And the wing jumper offline. And so it's Phoenix in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now, here is Smith.
Switch.
Bass with it. Pass to Mason. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Claxton. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Claxton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here is Bell. They set the pick. Down low. Here's Marion. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. A big change to the playoff format, Greg. The first round is up to best of 7. It was best of 5.
Yeah, and no one is complaining about more playoff games. The intensity is incredible, but it'll be interesting to see if we have less upsets.
And the first one drops. And Shawn Marion drops them both. New Orleans trails by 10. Pass to Bass. And the foul called on Shawn Marion. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. Butler, he's checked in for New Orleans. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. New Orleans moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Claxton. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here is House. Claxton covering. Back to Barbosa. Marion against Bass. Marion outside, and it's blocked by Brown, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
New Orleans trails by 10. Smith outside. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And here is Butler. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. He takes it in. It's blocked. Here's Claxton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Not wasting any time off the catch.
Pass to Thomas. Here's House. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Claxton. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
And here is Thomas. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Pass to Marion. Here is House. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barbosa. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Barbosa able to work his way in with the bigs that time. Successfully so.
Now here is Smith. Stolen by Barbosa. Plays it in off the breakaway. And it's a 12-point Phoenix lead.
Active on defense and aggressive in the open court. Love it.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Stoudemire, he's checked in for Phoenix. The Hornets also with a sub. West is checked in for Brown. Marion with the steal. And now it's Marion running. He can go all the way. Pass to Bell. Now here is Barbosa. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here is Bell, defended by Butler. Clock at 6. House, the pass to Stoudemire. Bucket is good. Stoudemire's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
Looking like a monster inside. Stoudemire using that size and power to get the finish.
Claxton, the pass to West. And here's Bass. Pass to Smith. Over to the left wing. And Bass kicks to Smith from downtown. It's hauled in by the Suns. Stoudemire's got 6 rebounds in the game. House, the pass to Marion. Here is Bell. Launches a 3. David West grabs the miss. West has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Bass. Smith with it. Now Bass. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Claxton. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Suns leading by 14. Here is House. Stoudemire with a screen on Smith. It's stolen by West. And it's Smith penetrating. Over in the corner, Claxton. West, right side. From the right block, the shot is good. 8 points for David West.
Nice job using his body on the screen and finding open space on his way to the hoop.
Here is House. 9 points last game. Stoudemire outside. Butler with the steal. Pass to Claxton. Now here's West. Guarded by Stoudemire. Marion against West. Now Bass. Bass with the screen. Claxton falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here is House. Still without a basket. And we're seeing more and more high schoolers coming straight to the NBA. Some wish the league would require players, Greg, to wait a few years first. Why is that?
Kevin, I think the concern is talent evaluation. But if you give high schoolers an opportunity to compete at a higher level, scouts should have plenty to dissect.
So for the Suns, Thomas comes in for Marion. And Nash is subbed in for Raja Bell. And so House nails both of them. Paul with the ball. Coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing. With the drive. Count the basket. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
And attacking at full speed, Paul just zips in for that shot.
Nash against Paul. Now here's Nash. D right on him. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Mason.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Nash kicks to Thomas. Pass to Barbosa. Here is House. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by West. Nash against Paul. West a screen on Nash. Paul with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Paul passes to West. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for West. James Jones, who's checked in for Eddie House. New Orleans making a switch here. Butler finds Paul. It's stolen by Jones. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice work. Got the look he wanted from the perimeter and made it count.
Ball against Nash. Paul's shot is off. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Nash, the pass to Stoudemire. And he elevates for the slam dunk. David West did not like that.
And short trip for Stoudemire to the rim. And with his athletic ability, there's just no stopping.
West setting the pick for Paul. Drives to the hoop. Rebound by the Suns. Barbosa for three. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Here's West, and the dunk by West.
David West scoring the ball. Very efficient. A high percentage shooter who looks for quality shots.
Here's Nash. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on David West.
Thunderous jam. Wow.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Boris Diaz checked in for Phoenix. Marion comes in for Jones. Anderson, he's checked in for the Hornets. Smith comes in for Mason.
One shot.
And that one falls for Nash.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
Now here's Paul. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Phoenix leading by 12. Nash outside. Pass to Diaw. Six on the shot clock. Back to Nash. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here's West. 12 points for him. Got it. Good job in the low post. West has got 14 points for the game.
And when you're a good passer, the D expects that. He tricked him there and kept it for a bucket.
To the left wing. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Marion. Oh, my!
Wow! Dunk contest worthy stuff from Sean Marion. That's flat out ridiculous.
Now here's Paul. West setting the pick for Paul. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Nash dishes to Marion. Nash against Smith. Nash the pass to Stoudemire. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 4th assist in this one.
Hey, this is a fundamental part of Stoudemire's game, putting his size to work inside to get the shot he wants in the paint area.
Now here's West. 14 points for him. Good on the triple.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Anderson against Stoudemire. And here is Barbosa. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
And Stoudemire just moves so well in that pick and roll. Just cuts the D to shreds with that set.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Diaw with a screen on Paul. Nash outside. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. An exceptional performance from David West.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Diaw with a screen on Paul. Here's Nash. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on David West.
Getting aggressive against the foul. Nash sinks that tough make for the end one.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Now here's Paul. West outside. Anderson a screen on Diaw. West with a wide open look. Kept alive. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Credit to Anderson for making use of that power and to get it through with the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And Anderson supplies just a bunch of energy on both ends. A high-flying big guy who can throw it down with the best of them.
Nash dishes to Diaw. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. Here's West. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Going at the offensive glass with a lot of intensity.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
One shot.
Phoenix leading by 8. Nash outside. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Back to Nash. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Ball outside. Back to Anderson, and stolen by Nash. Stoudemire, here we go. And he gets it to go. Diaw's got 5 points so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's West. 20 points for him. They get the rebound. Anderson passes to West. Paul outside. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Turned on the Jets and then flew in for the landing.
Phoenix leading by 8. Now Barbosa. Nash outside. The wide open look here for Marion. Misses the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Now here's Marion. He's got 15. Here's Barbosa. Pass to Diaw. Barbosa kicks it over to Nash. Buries the long-range jumper. Nash has got 6 here in this quarter.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And Phoenix making a change here. Jones is checked in. Nash against Claxton. New Orleans moving it around. The shot's good on the assist by West. Claxton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Diaw sets the pick for Nash. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's Diaw. And it's slammed in by Diaw.
He's just so clever at getting that position on the backboard. Diaw's basketball IQ is really impressive.
Claxton against Nash. It's Claxton with the drive. West can't hit. Phoenix leading by 9. Stoudemire finds Barbosa. Nash left side. Pass to Diaw. Nash outside. From the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Anderson's got 8 rebounds in this game. There's the drive. The offensive rebound and the dunk by West.
Excellent effort on the glass that time from West, using his size and strength to reel that one in.
Nash outside. Pass to Diaw. Over Claxton. And Diaw gets it to go. The assist by Nash.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, The battle's already lost.
Now here's West. 22 points for him. Anderson a screen on Diaz. And finish off by Anderson.
And Anderson can fly. His athleticism is really special for a man that size.
Nash outside. Diaz sets the pick for Nash. Got a piece of it. Outside, Jones. Fires the three. And it's sent back by West.
And all about timing for West on the block. He anticipates the shot and acts at just the right moment.
Claxton the pass to West. Goes up from the top of the key. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Oh, smooth touch from West that time.
Suns leading by 5. Nash outside. Diaz sets the pick for Nash. Some changes for Phoenix. Thomas checked in for Stoudemire. Bell comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Barrett subbed in for Nash. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. New Orleans making a switch here. Brown's checked in. It's Thomas on the wing. Diaw, the screen. Barrett for 3. It's rebounded by West. New Orleans trails by 5. To the paint. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And here's Bell from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bell's got 5 now.
What a great job keeping his head on a swivel and finding his teammate.
West outside. Brown with the screen on Diaw. West kicks to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
And becoming more of a facilitator, West finds his man that time.
Suns leading by 4. Pass to Bell. High arcing shot. That one's not going to go. And it's Mason with the ball for the Hornets. To the inside. Here's Brown. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Boris Diaw.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And Phoenix making a change here. House is checked in. Brown no good on the free throw. Suns have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And that one's good. House. And the Suns lead by 4.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Brown sets a screen for West. To the middle. And finished off by Brown.
And just understanding his role and finding ways to make plays. Great decision there.
It's Jones on the wing. Here is House. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Thomas gets a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Back to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Now, here is Bell. He's got 5. Here is House. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Trains the 3-pointer. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Claxton, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Thomas, and then Thomas with the jam.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Claxton against Barrett. Pass to West. They need this. Rebounded by Bell.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here is House. That's tipped. And New Orleans pushing it up now. The finish rips down the breakaway slam.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
On the wing, Jones. Screen by Jones. Here's House. Back to Jones. No good with the triple. New Orleans trails by 5. Over in the corner, Claxton. Off target with his 3. The Suns shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. And Jones slams it in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's West. 24 points for him. Brown sets a screen for West. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. New Orleans making some changes here. Pass is checked in, and it's Butler in for Mason. Phoenix leading by 7. House, the pass to Jones. It's Bell on the wing. Over Snyder. No good from Bell. Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Pass with the screen. For 3, West. And Jones pulls it down. The Suns shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And the basket by Thomas. Claxton with it. He's got 7. Here's West. Thomas with the block. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, up by 9. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here is Paul. Smith scanning the floor. Back to Paul. Here's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sweet little floater.
And what's amazing about Chris Paul, he runs that play as smoothly as anyone in the league already.
Bell dishes to Nash. Stoudemire with a screen on Paul. Nash the pass to Stoudemire. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And guys, Stoudemire has the potential to do this every night. Excited to see how he grows in this league.
Paul finds Butler. Back to Paul. Butler on the wing. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Nash. Pass to Barbosa. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 7th assist in the game.
Hey, Barbosa is capable from behind the three-point line. Leave him open at your own risk.
Here's Paul. Anderson, a screen on Nash. Paul with the ball. Barbosa picks him up. Here's Bass. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Stoudemire's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Thomas. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now here's Butler. Pass to Paul. Inside. And finished off by Bass.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Nash outside. Over Anderson. Here's Stoudemire. Lays it up off the glass. And the Suns lead by 10.
Oh, the energy Stoudemire plays with jumps out at you. He just gets after it on the board.
Butler kicks to Paul. Pass to Bass. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Suns.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Take a break.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
First free throw is good. So for the Suns, Boris Diaz checked in for Thomas. And Marion subbed in for Bell. And so Bass nails both of them. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Nash kicks to Barbosa. Pass to Marion. Right wing. Nash against Paul. Up and in on the layup.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Now here's Paul. Bass with a screen for Paul. And again, the Hornets missing. Nash outside. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Pass to Barbosa. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stoudemire against Paul. Now Anderson. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Anderson dishes to Paul. And he comes up with the deuce. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
And watching Paul, you can see that he sees the game well beyond his years.
On the wing, Marion. Back to Nash. Pass to Diaw. It's Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Back to Diaw. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The shot by Nash, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Outside Butler. Pass to Bass. 6 to shoot. Here's Paul with the putback. Anderson passes to Paul. And at last, they get one to fall. And that's 12 points for Chris Paul. Phoenix leading by 6. Now Barbosa, covered by Smith. Pass to Diao. To the wing right side. Nash against Paul. Nash with the bucket.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
Nash against Paul. And finished off by Paul.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. What's up?
And it's so much easier to score on the break. You want to run any chance you get.
Nash dishes to Stoudemire. To the middle. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Paul. Bass with a screen for Paul. Takes the three. It doesn't go for him.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Barbosa kicks to Diao. Now here's Marion. Diao with it. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Good, and it's Diao with the assist that time. And the Suns lead by 7.
Such a fast player. Barbosa gets the ball, and in just a moment, it seems like his shot is already through the net.
Paul for three. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. Diaw's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And there's that athleticism from Barbosa, rising up quickly to hammer that one home.
Butler on the wing. There's the three, and the three ball is good. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Barbosa. Anderson with the block.
Boy, admire the reach of Anderson. I mean, this guy does a nice job of timing when to leave the floor to reject those shots.
Bass against Diaw. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And here's the fast break. Marion leading the way. Barbosa's shot is off. New Orleans trails by 6. Here's Bass going inside and finished off by Bass.
And not who you'd expect the high pass to come from, but how about the instincts there by Anderson?
Suns have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Stoudemire setting the pick for Nash. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Nash has got 12 points here in the second half.
And, you know, things can get hectic in the paint, so you got to be able to stay calm.
Butler a screen on Nash. Ball against Nash. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Paul.
And shots like that demonstrate leadership, which is something Paul takes great pride in.
Now Nash. Pass to Stoudemire. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
Stoudemire, such an explosive scorer at his position.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Hornets. The Hornets call time. I don't like what Steve Nash has done in this game.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
So for the Suns, James Jones comes in for Marion. And it's Bell in for Leandro Barbosa. The Hornets also with a sub. West is checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott during the break with his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Nash outside. Pass to Stoudemire. Now here's Jones. Here's Nash. 11 feet away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And this close in, Diao can finish strong. No need to hold back.
New Orleans trails by 8. Anderson, a screen on Bell. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. Diaw's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jones. Capitalizes off the crossover. And the Suns lead by 10.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Shot's good from West.
Crashes the boards and finishes the play. Love that motor.
Phoenix leading by 8. Pass to Nash. Now Diaw. 1:09 left here in the fourth quarter. Stoudemire setting the pick for Diaw. Shot clock at 5. They get it again. A shot by Stoudemire, no good. And for the Hornets, they're shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Hall. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Nash outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
New Orleans making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Here's Claxton. It's deflected. They recover it. Here's Nash. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Suns lead by 10.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority.